from wherever it is you are watching from. I am Ilomoanya Chiamaka. And come on here to talk about a major milestone that I achieved, even if it's a small one. But I am really excited about this, right? And in today's live session, we'll be talking all about why you should put in the preps and do it afraid. All right, tell me where you are joining from. I am currently in Nigeria, and it's my pleasure to have you guys here. So, this is a story that happened a few hours ago. So I attended, so this is just gonna be a story time where I share my amazing experience that I'm super proud of, guys. I attended a Toastmaster session. For the people who don't know what Toast or who is it, what or who Toastmasters are, or what Toastmaster is, it's an association of public speakers and people who potentially want to become public speakers, and they usually go there to you know to what's the word I'm looking for, they go there to build up on their experience and their leader skills. But the reason I'm there is to improve in my public speaking, publicly speak to a large audience, which is it's it's actually a skill. So I decided to know what are you guys during the session, right? There's this part of the session called table talks. TABLETALKS. Table talks, where somebody would just be called upon, or somebody would just volunteer to to come on stage and answer and answer a question. So when it got to that part of the session, I volunteered, you guys. I volunteered, and when I walked up to to the stage, I was asked to choose between numbers 1 to 10, and of course I chose number 3, which is my date of birth, 3rd of March. So I picked number 3, right? And the question the question they asked me was, what is the skill that you currently have? What was the question? Hey, what is the skill that you currently have that you are currently choosing to improve your life, or something in that manner? And before, they told me to introduce myself, which I did. And before I answered that question, my heart was pounding, guys. Like I can feel it pound. My heart was doing, and my hands are literally like shit. My hands were trembling, and what I did was what I am confident about, and what I did to answer that question actually helped me to calm down and allow my audience to actually allow me to calm down to be able to answer the question. So how I started answering that question was, I literally told everyone that uh, before I answer this question, I want to say that my heart is literally pounding and my hands are shaking, right? So that alone, allowed the audience to cool down, and they were telling me, oh, it's fine, I can say whatever it is I want to say, right? So I answered the question, but the highlights of my response to that question was me starting my speech talking about what I'm uncomfortable, talking about how uncomfortable I am. You guys, see, I have been talking about this in all my videos. You can start with what you are not comfortable about, even if it's your stutter, if you are having stage fright. Say it in such a way that the audience will just laugh it out, right? So I have a video on this, how to control your fear and your anxiety. All right. So after I told them, oh, my heart is beating and my hands are trembling, I just had this boost of confidence, and I was able to answer the question. Oh my goodness! To the point that they were clapping for me. Like, the highlights of my answer was me beginning to talk about how uncomfortable I am, and talking about how my heart is pounding and my hands are shaking. And I also told everyone that I have a stutter, right? So that alone just allowed me to calmly just answer the question. So the point of this live, which I'm excited about, and I'm wondering why I'm not stuttering as much, is you have to put in the work. For anything you want to do in this life, you have to start with mistakes, right? You cannot just start and boom, right? You've already mastered it. No, you have to put in the reps to get what you want. I remember the first time I started my YouTube channel, I couldn't say out one word without stuttering. And now I am talking so confidently. So you need to put in the work. Oh my goodness, I cannot emphasize this enough. For people who are joining me, thank you for joining. Please tell me your name and tell me where you are joining from. I really appreciate that. So no matter what you want to achieve in this life, you have to start small. You have to start with whatever it is you have. You have to start with wherever it is that you are. Right? I remember the first YouTube live I had. I was struggling to say what I wanted to say. But because I have built so much confidence, I have put in the work, and I'm still putting in the work, because we haven't gotten to the final destination. The final destination for me is to speak on international grounds, to speak in front of a whole lot of people. But I cannot just do that out of the blue. I have to start now. I have to start now and put in the work, allow the process to go through me and allow me to go through the process. So that's the point of coming on this live. And after I answered the questions confidently, a couple of people called me to tell me that I should even stop, that I should even stop talking about my stutter. I should just answer the question. I should just make the speech, the presentation, right? That they are not even looking at all that all they are interested in is what I have to say, that I they feel that I have so much that I need to say. So that's the point of this video, to tell you guys and share my story on what happened a couple of hours ago. And after the speech, I went and hey goodness, I went and treated myself to a nice meal, because I'm somebody who lives a healthy lifestyle. So I'm sorry about that. Somebody who lives a healthy lifestyle. So I went to eat rice and all this stuff, because I was happy, because I am happy that I was able to conquer that fear. And I know that it's gonna be uphill, it's gonna be upward, it's gonna be progressing from here, right? It's gonna help me to improve my communication skills, my public speaking skills. Oh my goodness, my confidence skills. I know that by this time next year, oh my goodness, I can't even imagine. Like I'm already getting excited about by this time next year how it's gonna be, because if in a couple of months, if in what 4 months of starting my YouTube channel, I can talk like this and not be scared and not have so much stutter, then by this time next year it's gonna be mind-blowing. So guys, whatever it is you want to do in life, put in the work, put in the reps, allow the process to flow through you. And even if, and as uncomfortable as it can be, just have the end goal, that this is where I want to be, this is how I want to achieve it, but I need to go through this process. It's like going to the gym, right? You cannot achieve your desired results in 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, sometimes even 6 months. But you know that as you are getting closer to your desired result, you can see how your body is changing, how you are improving in your strength, how you are improving in your agility. So that should get you excited, right? So that's what this life is all about. Thank you so much for joining in. I don't know who this person is, but I appreciate you for tuning to my live session. And I would upload this video on my channel, because this is something I'm so proud of. All right, thank you very much and have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye guys.